Holla, what's up?
What's up, Anthony Hamilton, my celebrity life, GeHolla.
Shout out to Ge Holla, reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast, My Celebrity Life, resetting the bar.
What's up, Ge Holla? This your boy Genuine. Shout out to you.
Y'all, this Master P, and shout out to Ge Holla of My Celebrity Life, the show.
Ge Holla, check this. I know we didn't get to speak at the spot that we was at together, but look, man, keep going, keep doing your thing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We always find some of the coolest and some of the smoothest people that there is. This time, this young lady is the coolest of the cool, the smoothest of the smooth. You know what I'm talking about? She has a wonderful new single out. You know, she's working on called Louis Vuitton. Also, her background, her challenges in reality TV, and the creative process, and some advice and upcoming goals we're all going to get from this great young rising star. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Drea Dominique. How you doing? What's happening?
That was an amazing intro. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Collard greens, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want. Where are you from originally?
So I was born in New York and raised in San Diego, California, but I'm very New York and very California. So bi-coastal, both sides. When I first saw it, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I want to do reality TV. When you do it, it's a little bit different. Well, as far as the show that I was on, you know, it's definitely more intense live. But either way, it's still a great adventure, and I had a great time doing it. Okay, so to be honest with you, I never even seen Bad Girls Club before I was on it. I just was when I was in LA, I was on LA casting, so you would just submit yourself for all kinds of projects. So I was always in this person's music video, this one, that one. But then I seen reality TV and I was like, whatever show picks me, I don't care. I want to go. So I auditioned for it. And then I started watching clips like, oh, this is what I signed up for. Like, all right, I'm going to do it. You know, if they pick me, they pick me. And then they called me and I was like, now I really got to do it. So I went and it was everything that I saw plus more. At the time, he was a Muay Thai fighter. So I definitely was training. Once I knew I was going to be on the show, I was training Muay Thai and everything. And that's like one of my big moments. Like my first fight that I got into, I flipped the girl. And everyone's like, how did you get that big girl up? And it's like, Muay Thai training, because I was ready for her when she came. Especially on a show like Bad Girls Club, you have to defend yourself. So if you want to go there, I'm ready. I prefer not to, but we can, and we did. It was a while ago that I did that. And since then, I've learned about, you know, meditation, getting grounded, that kind of thing. But it wasn't until after that experience that I kind of had my spiritual awakening. Because you have to, you know, in that moment, it's like I have the whole house against me. They're destroying my stuff. I can't talk to the people I want to talk to. Even production is doing me dirty. I'm just like, you know, you're going to lose your mind in there. That's why because I went through it all. Like I said, they destroyed my stuff. I got jumped. You name it, they did it to me. So after that, it was like, well, in the moment, it's like, I'm losing it. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to kill one of these girls. Have to learn how to, in that moment, obviously it's fighting time. You got to fight. But afterwards, just decompress and like let it all go, because it's a negative environment. So it's going to mess with your head. Everybody is there. They're not there for the intentions of making friends. And that was my problem too. I'm like, I'm going to go on Bad Girls Club and we're going to go to the club and we're going to be at the beach. No, they're like, beach? You know, so brace yourself for real. It was not what I thought it was going to be. Thinking turn up in Mexico. No, they're gonna fight you here. Like, you're in the room with the sharks. You want to swim with the sharks? You're literally swimming with the sharks in real life. But it's, you know, you have to just don't take it all in. A lot of that could be very traumatizing. You know what I mean? Being attacked by all these girls and stuff. If I didn't take the time and assess, so you gotta talk to the Lord and just take the time to get quiet. Take time to meditate. Take time to just get your mind right, because if not, you'll lose it. You'll be caught up. I would still probably to this day be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you next. When I see you, it's on." And at one point, I did feel like that. Like, next time I see you, you and you. But now it's like, look, we were all very immature, trying to do something, put in an environment. People don't know how to act. There's alcohol. there's production telling you be like this and be like that. There's a lot of factors that play in. So as long as you can just know, like, you're placed in a situation that doesn't define who you are, like, you're not a cool person or something, because people say this, like, don't take it to heart. It's all TV. It's not real. It is real because all the things really happen, but it's not real life. Everybody is intentionally trying to get you. So it'll be okay. Exactly. Not unless you need to have that in your back pocket, especially in this industry. You can't just be soft and nice all the time. But don't let it harden you and make you not be soft and not nice all the time. You know, it's fine. You don't have to be mean, but just know what you're dealing with and keep your dukes up. But be good at heart. Really, what matters, you know. But my hands can't get heavy if you want. Yeah, I prefer peace and love. I'm a mommy, and my daughter is on the autism spectrum. I found out when she was 3, she's 8 now. So that was a journey for me as well as her, because nobody expects that they're going to have a child that has special needs. You always expect it's always going to just be, all right, next venture. And that turned into a journey for me. My daughter had a speech therapy, ABA therapist. I've had therapists coming to my house. My daughter has homeschooled. I'm like in school with her every day and her private teacher. And it's just learning the patience and understanding of someone that communicates in a different way than you. And then the perspective of the outside world and trying to have the world be as normal as possible. It's like, it's a very humbling experience, you know, but I've mastered patience so well. And you can never tell when anybody else is going through behind closed doors. So that also has humbled me now to, you can't just judge. You never know. So that makes me even want to be nicer to people, because you don't know. Unless I talk about, people don't know that I'm dealing with someone with a child that's autistic that I've had to go through this whole journey with, you know? So and I thank God every day, because people have it way worse than me. So thank you. And my heart goes out to people that have it worse than me, because it was a very emotional journey for me at one point. Now, she's still on the spectrum, but this girl don't shut up. She just talks all day long. At first, I'm like, she's never gonna talk. Oh my God. And now I'm like, Aaliyah. Okay. But yeah, that's my little baby. I love her so much. And it's actually a blessing, because it has shaped me into a different person completely, dealing with somebody that's on the spectrum. You know, the things that you accept change. The people that you welcome around you, it changes. You know, certain stuff before I was like, oh yeah, we can go do that. Now I'm like, I am a mother. I can't really surround myself. So becoming a parent in general, whether it's special needs or not, I think it completely changes you. You don't even look at the world a certain way until now you're guarding someone. Like before, I'd be like, hey, let's go to Mexico. Now I'm like, what time are we gonna be back? Where are we going? Where are we staying? Like, who all gonna be there? You know, do you have a cover for your cup? You know, it just makes you more aware of the world when you're guarding another life. And it's a very, very eye-opening experience, because you feel like you're invincible until either you experience something or you have a child and it's like, hold on, there's things there's this dangerous out here. Well, so I grew up in the house where there was always music playing. My pops always had music you could think of. So I've known good music since I was this big. I know I'm only this big, but since I was this big. But like, my daughter's named after Aaliyah. That was my girl. Love her down. Knew every dance, every song. Like Aaliyah was her. But I'm an R&B girly, so I love all the old school R&B stuff. But I'm a very like Jagged Edge, Drew Hill, Genuine kind of era of music. Those are my go-to kind of vibes. Exactly. A hopeless romantic. We'll talk about my album. It's called Romantic Tragedies, if that sums it up too. It's always so tragic, but it's romantic at the time. Story of my life. Only a little. Again, that'll change once you become a parent as well. You want less toxic and a little ability. But the has been fun, and it gives you stuff to write about, hence my new album. I've got all the stories for you. So the latest single that I just dropped is called Louis Vuitton. And it's about what it sounds. Louis Vuitton. It's about designer, Chanel. I like Chanel and Louis Vuitton. And it's just a fun song. You know, the girlies can rock with it. And we're talking about the things that we like. It's kind of a joking song. It starts out me kind of making fun of the guy. Like, oh, you thought you were going to come kick it with me? Ha ha. No, you're not. I'm going to chill with my girls. I like Chanel. I like Louis. And then it wraps up like, I'm just kidding. What time do you land? I'm going to come get you. But yeah, it's just a fun song. It has a really, really nice beat. It's a good dance song. And I think the people are feeling it. What do you think?
Hey, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? You're dope. Overall, I really mean this as just a person, as a spirit, as human, as a soul, as a part of this collective consciousness that we call life. You are just a shining bright star. You are a wonderful blossoming flower in the garden of God's earth. You really are amazing. Like your very energy, your very essence, your spirit, how you think, how you're just around you. You have this glow about you. It's natural and real, and the gravitational pull of it pulls people in just by you being you. And that's why I say you're just really amazing.
Wow, that was the most nicest thing that I've ever heard. Thank you. I'm Blessed Beyond Entertainment. It's a label that my mom opened for me. And it's a blessing and a curse. It's nice to have a business with your mom. You don't got to worry about the shady parts of it. She's never going to do me dirty. My mom is always going to make sure that I'm good. But it also comes with your mom said that you should feel like this. So, it's a blessing and a curse, but at the end of the day, it's all a blessing because who would not like to be able to chase their dream and have their mom on the back end of it? So that's really great, really great. Excuse me. I have an older brother. He's an artist as well, and he's on the label too. So he does his music thing. He's a rapper. I'm a singer. I do my thing. Two different things, but we're both under Blessed Beyond Entertainment. And it's nice to have the family. At the end of the day, that's all you got is your family, So she's in front of me. My mom's a Puerto Rican from Brooklyn, so she's getting the sharks before they get to me. I think she saved me from a lot of things throughout this industry. Blessing to have mommy in the corner,
That's right. Did she yell out Brooklyn everywhere y'all go? Brooklyn! Like, what?
I probably did that back in the day. Now it's all different. Where's Brooklyn at? Well, Rose says, I think back in the day when she still wore these kind of earrings, she was probably like that. Now she's more reserved. She's a grandma now. Well, I think the music has progressed, and the more of it's more getting more intimate. I think with this album that's going to drop, people are going to be able to get a little more depth into me because the club stuff is fun, the dance songs and all that. Like, okay, but I think I'm an R&B artist at heart. Like that's my passion. I love the love songs, like you said, hopeless romantic. That's totally me. I'm a Pisces to the core. And with this new music, I think they're going to be able to get to see more of the lover in me, not so trying to play it hard, like, oh, you hurt my feelings kind of thing. And I think girls can relate to that. I think today's music is too much like, get money, like, and that's not really what I'm on. I'm like, I thought, tell me what happened, so. And I know there's lover girls out there, so I think they're going to get to relate to me more when they get more in touch with this new album because it gets more personal. Yeah, so you already know the vibe. Actually, we get along very, very well. Aquarius guys are like my best friends. So I'm not on a world tour yet, but I like manifestation. So you're right. Stay tuned for that world tour. It's on the way. I'm actually going to be performing this Thursday in Miami. Go to my Instagram. I don't know the address. And then on the 30th, I'll be performing for Swim Week. So those are my next two shows. The album that's coming out is Romantic Tragedies. Stay tuned for that. It should be dropping in the next, I want to say, month and a half, 2 months. We're still ironing out some details. Everything is Drea Dominique, Drea Dominique. So DreaDominique.com. Check out my website. I got merch. I got goodies for you guys. And just stay tuned. I've been working behind the scenes, and it's almost time to drop that project. And stream Louis Vuitton. It's out now. Check out the video. It's very great visuals. And I think that's all I got. But yes, Cardi B, holler at your girl. I got a remix for you. Let's do it. What's actually interesting is because I write my stuff, but I also work with writers. And one of the girls that I work with, her name's Hadar, and she's coming on this album, and she writes for Cardi B. They have a couple of things that are in the atmosphere right now of her last project. So Hadar.
Ooh, oh, look at God. I tell you what, everything is aligned.
Yeah, that's funny. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Drea Dominique, and I am on My Celebrity Life with Ge Holla, and I'll check you out soon. Wow, you're a pleasure to interview with. Bring me back anytime.